So today I'm finally going to be making my soap. So the soap that I'm going to be making is charcoal with turmeric. And these are organic. Yeah. And this is ginger. What I did was to put the ginger in the food processor. This is about a pound. And I just grinded it, and after I grinded it, I just squeezed the juice out. No water. Just pure from the ginger. This is my solution of lye and water, distilled water. And this is tricky. It's not straightforward. You have to measure your water and your lye separate. Then you add the lye to the water, and you got to do it in an open area so the fumes doesn't affect you. And it gets extremely hot, like almost boiling point. So you have to give it some time to cool. This is my coconut oil that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to be using extra virgin olive oil. And I have right here I have my molds. A lot of people use soap blocks, but I find these to be very easy. You don't have to be cutting anything. Plus you get these little cool designs. Makes your soap look better. Here is the lye. Now this is the brand that I'm using. I've never tried it before, but it's this drain cleaner. It's basically used for cleaning drain, but it can be used for, it's the same lye. I have a spatula, which makes it easy to scrape the soap out. I have a strainer, just in case all the lye did not dissolve into the water, but mine said so I don't really need the strainer right now, but I have it. Glove, no love. Safety first. I wear glasses, so I have my glasses on. You're gonna need a mixer. You can mix by hand, but this makes it a lot easier, a hand mixer. I have a few beakers that I use for, just holding my liquids in, and my oil is gonna go in this, my olive oil, my coconut oil. This I could put into a beaker too, but yeah, I did it inside of this. Because with the charcoal and the turmeric and the ginger, I'm not gonna use a written amount. I'm gonna do it by eyeball. So once I get the desired color from the charcoal, the desired color from the turmeric, I'm gonna stop there. So I'm guessing maybe a tablespoon each of the charcoal and the turmeric. I have my mixing pot. I'm not going to use this one. This is just in case the amount of all my mixtures together is a lot. I use this pot. If it's not that much, I use this pot, which is based on the ingredients that I have. I'm going to be using the smaller pot. And you need a scale. Accuracy is key to get the correct soap that you're looking for. And here is the ingredients that I'm going to be using. So that's it for the ginger, turmeric, activated charcoal. I'm going to be doing those by eyeball. In my case, I have a pound of ginger, and I'm assuming that I'm probably going to end up using a tablespoon of turmeric and charcoal. For olive oil, I have 1,680 grams. Coconut oil, I have 683 grams. Lye, I have 337 grams. And water, 787 grams. And that has been mixed into this solution already. I pre-made those because it needs time to cool. And yeah, I'm going to get this ball rolling. So right here, I have combined my olive and coconut oil. And I'm about to add my lye water solution. You just pour it in, careful, because this thing will burn. And yeah, I forgot my gloves again. Never do this without gloves. Never, ever, ever. So now that I've added my lye solution to the olive oil, I'm going to use my mixer to mix the solution until it comes to a trace. I'm going to show you what trace means. So you want to put it all the way down. see it's becoming creamy. It's becoming creamy. Yeah. You want to mix and give it little pauses. And continue to mix. Now, when I say trace, notice when I take this up, you see some of the mixture running off. When it's at a trace, it's going to be running off slowly, and when you run it across the surface of the solution, you're going to see a little trail or a trace forming. That's what a trace is. So you have a light trace, a medium trace, and a heavy trace. So I'm going to mix this a little bit, and I'll be back. So I am currently at a light trace. As you can see, when I run it over, you can see it forming a little line, little lines. It's at a light trace. So what I'm going to do next is separate this into two portions, which I'm going to add my turmeric and my charcoal to give you my different colors and my different ingredients. But I'm going to add the ginger to this first. So I added my ginger extract to the mixture. I separated it in three portions. So this one, 1 tablespoon, tasty, no affiliation. So to this I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of the charcoal. You know what? I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons because I can. So 2 tablespoons of the charcoal. File this to the side. Then to the turmeric, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons also. 1. 2. And now I'm going to mix again. Mix. So you kind of want to sink this all the way down because you don't want to splish, splash, splish, splash. See that? So this is a nice heavy trace. So now I'm gonna mix my charcoal. So this is powdery, so you wanna sink that. Oh my god, look at that. You wanna sink this bad boy a little, kind of stir it in. Stir it in. So it's at a heavy trace right now.
Someone's inside. Oh, you have a password for your internet?
The Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi, yeah.
I'm gonna add my mixture. This is the turmeric and this is the charcoal.
Major, I'm pocket 3 in there.
I'm gonna put a little bit of each. A little bit of each. A little bit of each.
You hear that? We're totally surrounded.
A little bit of each.
little interception and let the good 1% down. Let's get focused.
What's up? Ain't got their learner's permit.
We're almost synced. Look out the clock.
A little bit of each. A little bit of each.
It's here. blind spot.
They've got a stealth drone too?
Touchdown.
I don't know how, but they've tapped into my satellite feed.
Oh shit.
Guys, I can't get through the sector anymore. That isn't good.
I'm gonna do some of this before it runs out.
Come on! It's even got hellfighters? Their sugar daddy gave him some wicked firepower. What the hell is that 1%er thinking? These idiots could easily turn around and attack him with his own weapons.
Hey, at least this means the armored car is pinned down for now, right?
He sure doesn't look like it.
So now that I've poured the soaps, I'm gonna give it some swirls to give it some character. So you want to take anything and just give it some random swirls.
Well, it's not falling for your shirt.
You've gotten more intense. Is that something I should be happy to hear?
Yes, we just need one more kind of money.
You choose to take. In that case, I'll take it as a compliment. Regarding my divorce, it was a mutual decision, so I could make more space for work. Maybe that's where you're getting this vibes.
Yes, that could be it. So,
You should start buying
let's
this for
get
tea
straight to
instead
why
of
I
that.
asked you.
That's what I was thinking.
It's fun.
Yeah, that don't look like Alex Grande. Alex, I like Grande.
This is...
What you hold in your hands
Here.
is personally like Chris Dato, the new Japanese Prime Minister, who took office last month. Under Republican Public Security Section 9.
He's gonna bring back Section 9.
Thank you. Have ibuprofen here? Have ibuprofen here? Okay, good exercise.
I don't need exercise.
Wait for it.
What do you mean?
Okay, Tim?
Huh?
Bring
I
it.
just want to waffle.
So after the mold is poured, you're gonna wrap it with plastic, cover it up, the towel, because you don't want it to cool too fast, and let it sit for 24 hours. I'll see you then. So this is the final result. I took them out the mold. So you see they're looking pretty good. So now that they're out of the mold, you're gonna have to put them in a container and store them away in a dry place for about 6 to 4 weeks. So they So here is it. So these are gonna be like little face soaps. And here's the full batch. So this is gonna be covered like this. A Paw Patrol box. And put in a dry, cool place for about 4 to 6 weeks. That's when it's fully cured and you got soap.